Welcome to Titus Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is September the 22nd, 2023. We did make a video. I made a video yesterday. Normally, I don't make videos on Thursdays because there's no wrestling on Thursdays, except for Impact Wrestling. I couldn't watch it live. So, ladies and gentlemen, I made a list of people that got released from WWE because they did mention when they were doing the office layoffs that the talents, some of the talent is going to get released, and that's what we got yesterday. We got a whole bunch of people that got released, and now there was another person last night that I did not see was Ika Manjiro got released as well. Another guy that hasn't been on TV for months. He's been on NXT Level Up, but he hasn't been on NXT TV, like the big stage or a pay-per-view. He hasn't been on there, and now maybe he could team up with Kushida on Impact Wrestling. Who knows? We will find out. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Impact Wrestling now, we got Impact Wrestling 1001 episodes. Remember, this was a 2-week special event. And this is the last part of it. And ladies and gentlemen, we heard that Bound for Glory has 2 matches. Will Ospreay will be facing Mike Bailey at Bound for Glory. And we got the World Championship match on the line. Josh Alexander versus Alex Shelley for the Impact World Championship. So, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things happened. We did get a lot of segments. We got a whole bunch of things here. We got a lot of matches here. Like, holy moly. Normally, I don't see all these matches on Impact Wrestling back then. Now we get to see this. Until next week, it goes back to small. And, ladies and gentlemen, Feast or Fired. Let's talk about Feast and Fired. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody got a Digital Media Championship match, title opportunity. Somebody got a tag title opportunity, and somebody got a world title opportunity, and somebody got fired. Ladies and gentlemen, Crazy Steve was one of the competitors that won the briefcase, and ladies and gentlemen, and he won a shot of the Digital Media Championship. And then Moose was number 2, and he got a shot of the Impact World title. And Chris Bay was number 3. And ladies and gentlemen, he got a shot of the Impact World Tag Team Championships. And then Yuya was the last one. And we all know, even Joe Hendry knew what was going to happen because all those 3 got championship opportunities. The last case is a fired one. Yuya got fired. And we heard that next week we're going to have a goodbye ceremony for Yuya. That's going to happen next week. And that means Joe Hendry, Joya is over. That tag team is over. It feels like watching the releases. It's like watching Hit Row separated because Top Dollar left WWE and Adonis is still in WWE. So we don't understand what's happening there. But let's get to this thing. We got the Ultimate X match. We have Alan Angels wins the Ultimate X match with a whole bunch of wrestlers in this match to become the #1 contender to the X Division Championship. So Alan Angels wins, and ladies and gentlemen, he's going to cash in his X next week on Impact. He doesn't want to be like one of those geeks that holds it so long and cash it in when he wants to. You know you can cash in anytime you want. But he wants it next week, and we heard there's going to be a street fight. Tommy Dreamer and Heat will be versing Kenny King and Children Gene next week in a Memphis street fight. That's going to happen as well next week. Then we had Jake Something versus Dirty Dongo. How in the world did Johnny Bravo become a bodyguard? The guy is skinny. He has no muscle. Like, how is Johnny Bravo going to keep Jake Something away from Dirty Dongo? Somebody please tell me that. Johnny Bravo doesn't look like he does weights. Like, seriously, I believe one time Jake Something just shoved him and he just went flying. I couldn't be imagining. But ladies and gentlemen, it was an okay match, I guess. But the winner of that match was Jake Something. Johnny Bravo didn't really do much. It's not really helpful. We have Eric Young versus Kenny King. This match ended in seconds because Sheldon Jean attacked Eric Young, and Eric Young wins by DQ. I thought I saw a fly. I don't like flies because they like to fly around on me. I don't like it. So it turned into a disqualification, and then Scott D'Amore came to help. He was in the corner of Eric Young, and he helped as well. And then here comes Sharp Boy, the honorary authority guy, whatever he is. He came out and he made a tag team match. Team Canada, Eric Young and Scott D'Amore versus Kenny King and Sheldon Jean. This match ended in seconds because of the design. They came out and attacked Team Canada to make a disqualification. Sharp Boy says the first match wasn't going to be a disqualification. The second match is not going to end in a disqualification. So he's going to make an 8-man tag team match. The design, Kenny King and Sheldon Jean will be versing Team Canada and their tag team partners, the America's Most Wanted, Chris Harris and James Storm. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was Team Canada and America's Most Wanted, getting the win. Then we had Josh Alexander versus Trey Miguel. And ladies and gentlemen, Zachary Wentz couldn't stop getting himself involved. He was in the Ultimate X match, but I guess he wasn't that hurt to help his friend out. But here comes Alex Shelley coming down and spits water in the face of Zachary Wentz, and Josh Alexander gets the win. And he said thank you to Alex Shelley, thanks for the help, but he could have had the help last week in Emergence. But Alex Shelley did not want to help Josh. He just wants to hurt the Rascals. And he says, stop with the mixed singles and make sure you don't do a lot of mixed singles. And Josh Alexander, sure, I will stop doing that because I'm going to go for that title at Bound for Glory. So it's going to be Josh Alexander versus Alex Shelley. Then we had the Knockouts, 10 Knockouts tag team match. We got the present and the past. We got Trinity. Teams up with Gail Kim, Awesome Kong, Mickie James, and Jordynne Grace to burst Angelina Love, Deonna Purrazzo, Tasha Steelz, Giselle Shaw, and Savannah Evans. With Velvet Sky in the corner of the bad guys, and Jay Vidal was there as well, and Rashan Saeed for the good guys, but mostly for Awesome Kong. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match, and ladies and gentlemen, I think Gail Kim got a little knocked out of the win because she couldn't stand. She got knocked off the apron, and the girl couldn't stand. I hope she's fine. She looks like she could stand when she got a little breather, but she when she was part of the match, I think she was the Legal One. She couldn't stand, so I hope she's okay. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, we just saw a lot of chaos. Mostly every 10-man tag team match, we always see a chaos. But the winner of that match was Trinity, Gail Kim, Awesome Kong, Mickie James, and Jordynne Grace. But when they were holding each other's arms up, Mickie James was holding the arm of Trinity that was holding the Knockouts Championship, and Mickie was looking at the Knockouts Championship. Because remember, she didn't lose that title. She had to vacate it because she was injured. So that means she did not lose that title. Can she be the one going for that title at Bound for Glory in October? We will find that out. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning when I upload Friday Night SmackDown's video. Because we got Friday Night SmackDown tonight, and ladies and gentlemen, I wonder Adonis is going to get a big push this time. A singles wrestler big push. Will he still be teaming up with B-Fat? Will B-Fat be part of the wrestling, not the manager? We're going to see what happens. Because there's still people that doesn't have a brand, that is still full-time wrestlers, superstars, that could finally get a brand. Because they got some Raw guys out, some SmackDowns, Not a lot of women, because there was not a lot of women that did not have a brand, and the girls that has no brand, they're pregnant, so they're not going to be coming back anytime soon until they're ready and when they give birth. So we need to wait until that. Carmella and Alexa Bliss, we had to wait until a couple months, and it might be another couple months after birth. We don't know how much it's going to be. We don't know how much they're going to be gone for. It's been a while when Becky Lynch was pregnant and she gave birth. It's been a while. It's been a while since she made her return. So it could be a while for Alexa Bliss and Carmella make the return. But ladies and gentlemen, there's some wrestlers that's males that's not pregnant, I guess, and they could make the return to a brand and finally have a brand. Like Cedric Alexander, MVP, and Omos. Who I forgot. R-Truth and Randy Orton's injured. Zion Quinn. I wish he. I'm not a big fan of Zion Quinn. If he got released, I wouldn't care because I'm not a big fan of him. He hasn't really made me get excited. When he's part of NXT, I wasn't really excited. I'm more excited with Von Wagner because the guy is a dangerous man. He's a powerful man. I wasn't a big fan when he first came to NXT because he was just a new guy. And mostly every new guy I saw in NXT 2.0, I wasn't excited because I haven't seen their work because they're not independent wrestlers. But there's some NXT guys now I'm a fan of, like Carmelo Hayes, the Creed brothers. They're all good. Trick Williams. Even Von Wagner, sometimes he surprises me with all his craziness and his strength. But there's some people still needs to work on it. I'm happy that Cora Jade did not get released. Or Roxanne Perez. I think that would be stupid of them to make that happen. If WWE released those two, that's a stupid move. But I don't think there was a lot of stupid moves that WWE did that got rid of anyone top big. And Dolph Ziggler is the most shocking one because he's a Grand Slam champion. But when is the last time we seen Dolph Ziggler? I guess I could tell you when he faced JD months ago. And everybody was saying that Dolph Ziggler should be released. Should be released. Go to AEW. Get released. Go to AEW. Don't sign a new contract. Go to AEW. They got what they wanted. But there is a 90-day clause. I did not know that they still have that with this new boss here. But they have a 90-day clause. No compete clause. So it'll be a month away. So that means December 20th that you could see some of these guys on Impact Wrestling, different independent wrestling shows, or on AEW. That's on December 20th. You have to wait until that time. That's all for me today. Tyler Zell. I will see you guys tomorrow morning for Friday Night SmackDown results. Tyler Zell. Bye!